And as we wait for results, the president has made false claims about winning some states and also about widespread voting fraud. We wanted to know what Florida's Republican senators and our members of Congress think about his statements. CBS 4's Brooke Shafer joins us live from Miami with what they had to say. Brooke, good morning.
Hey, Maribel, good morning. Governor Ron DeSantis is coming to the president's defense this morning, but he, along with two senators, aren't answering our questions on whether or not they think election workers should stop counting ballots in multiple states.
In a series of tweets, President Trump falsely claimed to have won several states. He accused Democrats of stealing the election and, without evidence, said there were secretly dumped ballots. All were flagged by Twitter. His campaign also wants the courts to halt the vote counting process in Michigan and Pennsylvania. The president tweeted in part, "Our lawyers have asked for meaningful access. But what good does that do? The damage has already been done to the integrity of our system."
When you go from one candidate winning by so much, if then that flips to another candidate 3 days later, even if everything is on the level on that, that is not something that's going to inspire confidence.
Governor Ron DeSantis says those states should change their laws to match Florida, start counting mail-in ballots ahead of Election Day to avoid a backlog.
But producing results in a timely and transparent fashion, that inspires confidence, which you're going to have now in some of these other states. It's a very opaque process.
But he didn't say whether a vote count should stop or if they're breaking any law. Senator Marco Rubio tweeted Wednesday morning, without mentioning President Trump, taking days to count legally cast votes is not fraud, and court challenges to votes cast after the legal voting deadline is not suppression. Senators Rubio and Rick Scott didn't respond to our multiple attempts to see if they support this push to stop counting legally cast votes. Why are we asking? Because South Florida is filled with families that left countries with disputed elections. In a statement, Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz said in part, "Every vote must be counted. We cannot allow bullying or intimidation to deny even one voter from having their ballot counted. And I'm confident that when we do that and count all the votes, Americans will have elected a new president."
Republican Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart has not released any statements or tweets about the election. Meanwhile, Democratic Congressman Ted Deutsch retweeted a tweet from Joe Biden yesterday that said, "Keep the faith." For now, I'm live in Miami. Brooke Shafer, CBS 4 This Morning.